Hello, my name is Allison Solomon, and I'm the Director of Disability Support Services here at UAB. In Module 5, we'll discuss the referral process, confidentiality, and resources available to faculty and staff. If you suspect a student in your class may have a disability, express your concern privately to the student by offering behavioral observations that cause concern, such as a sudden decrease in the student's performance or participation. Ask the student if he or she can explain the difficulties. The student may be experiencing a personal crisis, or they may disclose other factors which could indicate disability. Faculty can refer a student to DSS at any point to discuss their limitations. It's always a good idea to provide multiple resources, especially if the student has not specifically disclosed they have a disability. In addition to DSS, other resources to provide include Student Health, the Counseling and Wellness Center, the University Academic Success Center, and Student Engagement. It's important for faculty to have a clear understanding of confidentiality. Any information submitted to DSS is confidential and therefore cannot be viewed by other university staff. The fact that a student is registered with DSS is also confidential. It is the student's responsibility to officially notify faculty of their DSS status by sending an accommodation notice. This notice does not include the student's diagnosis because legally, faculty do not have the right to know this information. Never ask a student to tell you their disability. If a student begins to disclose confidential information about their disability, faculty or staff should refer the student back to DSS and keep the conversation focused on accommodations. It's also important for faculty and staff to refrain from discussing a student's DSS status with other students, faculty, or staff. Just because a student has disclosed their status to you does not mean they have shared this information with others. Each semester, our office interacts with students who have a history of disability yet have chosen not to request accommodations due to the fear that they will be treated differently or perceived as getting special treatment. One way faculty and staff can help with this is to refrain from calling attention or singling out students who are registered with DSS. For example, avoid saying things like, "If you are registered with DSS, raise your hand." The most important things to remember about confidentiality are that faculty do not have the right to review diagnostic information, challenge the legitimacy of a student's disability, or to refuse to provide accommodations. We also want to emphasize that additional information on working with students with disabilities can be found in the DSS Faculty Handbook online. This presentation covered only the basics in terms of working with students with disabilities, and you will encounter situations that fall into a gray area. DSS is always available to consult with faculty or staff, and we want to hear from you anytime you have questions or concerns about working with a student. Now that you have completed all 5 modules, please take the short 5-question quiz in order to receive credit for completing the DSS faculty and staff training. Thank you.